Okay, here's what. Okay, subscribe on YouTube. If you're if you're listening, honestly, like more people listen to the SoundCloud than watch the podcast. So if you're listening on the SoundCloud,
that's crazy.
It is crazy. There's a video of a lot of visual elements. I'm gonna play a clip today from Reddit Cringe.
Yeah,
that's basically where we source.
If you're listen, I support everyone, but if you're listening, just watch the YouTube if you can.
You got time
if you can. I know you're driving and you don't want to pay for YouTube Red, so you're like, fuck, I can't close the app and let it keep playing. I got to leave it open and I can't look at Google Maps to find out how to get to the fucking Starbucks. I get all that. Right. But just
watch it when you're home cooking, maybe.
We need to get something out of this.
Right. We need to. We're doing something. A lot. I don't even, to be honest,
it's so much work.
To be honest, though, it's not that bad because I actually really like doing this.
I do, too. That's not... Of course.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, but I'm like, I don't mind because I'm like, dude, this is fun.
It is fun. Yeah. But I'm just saying, we just need to get the views up, dude. Yeah. This is a business. Yeah. The fucking, I feel like it's like that movie with Alec Baldwin, where it's like the algorithm's
He did a couple
weak.
Movies.
You're weak.
What movie is that?
That sales movie. What's it called? I don't know.
Oh, Glengarry Glen Ross?
Yeah. He's like,
Coffee's for closers,
are weak.
Dude.
The fucking leads are weak.
Dude.
You're weak.
That
movie is great.
Let's talk about Glengarry Glen Ross.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Glengarry Glen Ross?
Let's not go too far in depth because no one who listens to this
all right.
has
Well,
seen
then
movie.
you've heard the quote, coffee? Coffee's for closers. That's Alec Baldwin's character.
Yeah.
Because like Jack Lemmon's character trying to get some coffee and he hasn't closed the deal. They're trying to sell these like timeshare properties or something.
Yeah, it's not good.
Basically, they're just trying to like swindle people into buying these properties. It's really good because you see it's like true desperation, man.
Yeah, that's what sales. That's why salespeople are so sleazy, man.
Yeah,
because it is like you can smell the desperation. I'm squeaking, but whatever.
Yeah, it's all good. It doesn't show up. It doesn't come out in the wash. But
good.
Yeah, and then I was gonna say, or do you want to go down the sales route?
I mean,
could you be a salesman?
I was a salesman, dude.
What?
In a shitty way.
Oh, Radio Shack?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
but it's not the same. Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know what it's like to be a real estate broker or something like that. But the principle is, you need to convince someone to buy something that they don't need. Because if they needed it, they would have bought it.
Right.
So
it's not like, because when you're convincing people that are like that, they're having the consideration of I could or maybe I won't, then it's like, this not a real, you don't need it.
I felt guilt. I would never sell to people. If they came in and they had questions, I would like answer them.
You're not pushy.
But I would not be pushy, and I didn't want to convince somebody to buy something. I wanted to be like, if they came in and they wanted an iPhone, I'd be like, cool, I'll help you out. And I always felt that worked to my favor because so many other people who were like specifically selling stuff. How many times have you been walking down the goddamn mall? Like you're just trying to go to the food court. You're trying to go to the Annie Ann's. And then some cunt in a red shirt at a Verizon thing pops out. He's like, hey, can I ask who your cell phone provider is?
Yeah.
You're like, oh no. It makes you feel gross.
It does.
It literally makes my skin crawl. And you're like, we treat them worse than the homeless. Like, fuck off. Fuck your family. I don't know.
No, I agree. Because it's funny because when they jump out and they're like, hey, but can I ask you about because this is how chicks must feel, dude. Actually.
Oh yeah.
And this is how us dudes must feel when we're being hit on by other dudes. It's that this person, they just see me as a floating wallet. They're like, whoa, look at that wallet over there. I'm going to go ask it what it's
That's a really good premise for a joke, dude. Because you're absolutely right. You know, girls get hit on constantly, and then the equivalent is a guy walking through Best Buy like, hey, can I talk to you about the Samsung? You're like, oh,
yeah.
My
name's Zach.
I'm more than my credit card.
Yeah.
Okay? Which I will put this on.
Right.
Let's be clear.
Yeah. I'll take two.
I will buy this TV out of spite, giving you a commission.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I mentioned this one time is there's no greater joy than depriving the salesman of the process.
Oh, wait.
You know?
Oh, wait. Explain.
Over Christmas, my mom wanted to get my dad an iPad, but she doesn't know. She doesn't give a fuck.
Sure, yeah.
You know. So she's like, "Hey, go take my credit card. Go buy your dad like the new iPad,
whatever." Yeah.
And I was like, "All right, I can do that." And I was like relishing that 'cause it's like I get to go to a Best Buy and I'm gonna buy something like big, and they're gonna make a commission off it. So I kind of get to be God. I was like, I get to be God for a second because I'm just gonna walk up, and I was like, I'm just gonna walk up and just start looking around, and then just see who I vibe with, you know? Because I don't know what their commissions are, but I know iPads. On the sliding scale of the Best Buy commission,
$50.
It's up there.
Take a girl out.
Take a girl out. Get a nice little dinner at O'Charlie's, whatever.
Yeah, dude.
And I walk in there, and I'm just kind of like floating around. Like, I know exactly, like, to the model, the thing I'm going
You're
to
baiting
buy.
them.
I'm baiting them. I'm
You're
out
the
here.
chum.
I got my tits out. That's the equivalent of me walking around in, like, a black pencil skirt. My pussy's hanging out. I'm like, what?
I'm drunk.
Yeah, and then I come home, I'm like, why did you buy a laptop?
Yeah.
What were you wearing? No, but so I'm just walking around, and you know what the funny thing is? Completely ignored. Like literally no one, to the extent that I had to be like, I had to go up to someone.
Oh,
like,
I thought you were gonna just talk out loud, and be like, iPad. Oh,
yeah,
it's a camera.
yeah. So is this one of these computer
Yeah,
phones?
just like, sir, are you hurting you said?
But no, so I'm like walking through this Best Buy. No one's biting, no one's baiting. I'm striking out, dude. I showed up to the bar.
Did you head scratch?
Fucked, and like I had no pipe. So I'm just standing there. I'm like, what the fuck? So finally, I decided I was like, well, I'm not gonna. There's like 4 of them all kind of hanging out like on their phones by the main desk, and there's like one guy kind of like loading boxes, like putting stuff on shelves. I'm like,
box guy,
batter up, buddy.
Okay,
you are actually doing work. I'll help you out. So I went up and was like,
oh, respect.
Yeah, I was like, hey, man,
That's
can
cool.
I get you, I was like, hey, can I get one of these iPads? He's like, oh, I got to hand you off to one of these guys over here. I was like, motherfucker, dude. So then one of the guys on his
You should have told him, like, no, dude, this is your sale
buddy,
right now.
Fucking take that money, dude. You want to be a winner? You want to be loading boxes like a bitch your whole life? No. You want to be in the driver's seat. You want to be calling the shots. You want to be telling people what fucking iPads put out there.
All right, this is Europe. I know full well what this is and what I'm buying right now. You don't have to do anything.
This is a springboard. Take your $50 and put it in some kind of like mutual market fund. Boom. You're earning interest.
Or take a girl to O'Charlie's. One or the other.
Yeah, dude, get laid. Whatever. $50 cannot get you laid. Unless you, like, literally, it could. But not in terms of, like, wooing. It's not going to get you far.
Mm-hmm.
It, you know, 2 Miller Lights.
Not going to do it. You're not going to do it the right way. You're not going to take a girl
and
out
don't go to an
O'Charlie's.
don't go to an O'Charlie's and get the fucking steak, dude. Don't be an idiot.
Is that not a baller move?
Fuck no.
I think
dude.
in some towns,
Fuck
taking
no.
a girl to O'Charlie's and like telling her get whatever you want, which is probably like the total. Your total is gonna be $50. It tops.
Yeah, that's how I was. I was like, dude, I would go to the Olive Garden with my girlfriend, but you can get anything you want, girl.
Tour
under
Italy?
$20.
Go for it.
Because I was in 17. Yeah, get a tour of Italy. Get the Zuppa Toscana.
Yeah.
Dude, I went back to an Olive Garden with my mom over the holidays, and like,
Is it good?
no, dude, it was horrendous. This is. Have you noticed a trend? The restaurants we loved growing up, we're going back, and we're like, what is this
Dude.
slop, dude? And I love the breadsticks. The pasta's always good, dude. Pasta and fucking cheese is good. You know what it was? It was the soup. I got the soup, salad, and breadsticks. And I was sitting on this. I was like, this soup is water. I was like, this is water.
What kind of soup was it supposed to be?
Fucking Italian wedding soup, or some shit like that. I don't know, but
I went to. Okay, can I talk? I have one. I want to get back to Best Buy, but I have
That's the story. That I had to give one of those guys the sale.
Well, I did. I had thoughts. I had a hypothetical for you while you're in the Best Buy, but I also wanted to say something. Okay, there was a bourbon streak steak at Applebee's.
Is that the steak that was like glazed?
No, I don't. Not really. It wasn't like honey sweet or anything like that. It was just. It had a lot of onions on top of it, and it came out on a skillet. In my memories of that steak, it was the best. It was the best thing I'd ever eaten.
Literally like high class food.
Yeah, it was like, this is it. This is like, I got all
adult.
A's on my report card. Like, I get the bourbon street steak, and it was a real treat. But then I remember I like went back there, and as an adult, dude, it wasn't edible, man.
Yeah, because you're a kid. You don't know anything.
I don't. Bro, I'm thinking the quality went down though, because I remember it being so like in my head what it was. I would kill for like I remember it, but now like going there, it's not my memory. It's not that I hadn't been spoiled. I hadn't turned into a bougie little boy yet. It was better food. I think the food quality at Applebee's is going down.
I appreciate.
Shots fired, dude.
I feel as if human beings are romantic by nature. We romanticize things.
Okay.
And I can say with almost 100% certainty, the steak never got better. It was always the same.
You think so?
It was always the same. You moved to the greatest food city in America. Shots fired, New York. Fuck off.
Wait, you saying here or Cincinnati?
L.A. LA's the best food city in America.
Dude, all right. We'll debate this later.
Wait, you don't think it is? What is?
I mean,
it's New York or LA.
I'm not like I haven't like jet setted around eating.
No,
like,
I'm not.
Fine
I'm not
cuisine at every.
No, I'm not talking about like fine cuisine. I'm just saying every like so much any genre of food you want, you can find pretty much one of the best versions of it. Not pizza.
True.
New York has pizza, and they're always like, we got pizza. Yeah, well, there's other foods.
Yeah,
because I'm not 14 anymore. And I don't get pizza all the time. And I'm not going to pay $40 for your bougie pizza.
Dim sum. I don't eat pizza
Asian
anymore.
food for sure. LA has Asian food on lock. Like, that's not even up for debate.
Oh.
What were we talking about?
Okay. Well, all right. You know what? I've already kind of said my piece. Bourbon Street Steak. I miss you. I miss the way you used to be. But man. Cincinnati had good food. But back to Best Buy. All right. What if you would have gone in? So let's assume you would have had the typical situation, which is a bunch of vulture sales dudes at Best Buy trying to collect their $50 commission.
Yeah.
So let's say you just walk in and you just go to the iPads and someone's like, "Oh, can I help you?" You just ignore them. You totally ignore them, and then they're like, "Oh, do you want an iPad?" And you just ignore them until they like open the case and they give it to you, and then you just walk. You like run to You run to cash out to the cashier, and they're like, "Oh, sir, can I blow?" Oh, so they're trying.
I did wonder this. I did wonder if I would be able to be like, "Hey, can I get an iPad?" And then I'm almost positive that they're like, "No, we're not going to let you carry around a $500 iPad." Like,
they need to like walk you to the cashier, and
they're like, "Hey, I'll meet you at the counter with this."
Yeah. Okay.
Which is fair. That's fair. I'm not an irrational person. I'm not.
Yeah.
You know what the fuck? You know what the craziest part was? I gave some dork the commission. He got $50 and probably wasted it. He probably went and bought fucking a Fortnite upgrade or some shit.
He probably. I was gonna say that.
Ruined it.
Right.
Ruined it. Other guys stocking boxes, dude. He would have taken a girl out.
He would have.
He would have
showed her a nice
it.
time. Yeah.
He would have bought like new like workout equipment.
Yeah.
Got his life together. I don't know.
He would have quit Best Buy the following day because he kind of.
Dude, he would have quit Best Buy after the sale.
Right.
He would have been like,
that was all I needed.
I'm a king.
Yeah.
What do you peasants need from me? I sold an iPad today. This is the craziest part of the Best Buy experience, though. Not only did I buy the iPad, I bought a case for it, which that's a big deal to those people.
Oh, because that's where the money's at.
That's where the money's at.
Yeah.
The big profit margin on the case. And I was a dum-dum. I bought the wrong case. It was there's 40 iPads now. You can I don't know how there's too many.
Yeah.
I got the wrong case. I walk out. As I'm walking in the car, I'm like, I bet I bought the wrong case. Because I remember I was like, I didn't even really look at this. It just said iPad case that was near it. Looked at it. It was the wrong one. I was like, kill yourself. So I go back into this Best Buy. And I'm like, same guy. I'm like, hey. And you have to do the long time. He said long time no see. And I was like, I'm going to suicide by cop in this Best Buy. Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Eve. So I'm like, I go back in. Hey, man, bought the wrong case. Can we swap this out, get a different case? He's like, yeah, sure. We go over there. They don't have a case for the one I bought. They don't have one. And they had one, and it was like $60, and it was bullshit. It was a shitty case. And I was like, oh, is you only like $60? It's my dad. He doesn't leave a house.
Yeah.
Get him one of those little $20, little
he ain't throwing it around.
No, he didn't go on a construction site with it. So he's like, oh, man. Yeah, unfortunately for this one, we just got like the $60 one. Honestly, like maybe check Amazon. Like they probably he's like they got a pretty good selection. I was like standing there. And you know me, I'm just standing there like, oh really? Like go to Amazon. And he's just like, yeah, it's better selection there. I was like, oh thanks man. So he just gave me the money back. Literally could have just been like, hey, just swap it out, get this different one. He was, no, please take your money. I'm going to give you back some of your money so you can go give it to the people who are putting us out of business.
Dude,
crazy.
Here's the thing.
I felt like it was undercover boss.
That's a G. That's a G.
He has respect a little bit.
He has no business being a salesman at Best Buy. You can't be.
But this
he
comes
was
full
looking
circle.
out.
He was being honest and normal, and I would have done the same thing. I'd have been like, I don't know if I'd have been that brazen about him.
Be like, hey man, why are you at a Best Buy?
Yeah, bud, what's going on? Why did you come here?
Yeah.
Did you see a coupon in the paper?
Yeah.
No,
But what's the
wild
full circle
time.
part?
The full circle part is that I used to be that guy. Not at Best Buy. Same bitch though. Same, just different red polo.
You can't.
And I did the same thing all the time. If we didn't have
You came
we
clean?
didn't have shit,
Yeah.
if we had legit options, of course not. I'd sell it. But if we had no options, I'd be like, go online, man. That's probably your best bet. And that's it. And guess what? That customer comes back. And if you're there, they buy shit from you. That's sales 101
Buddy.
in a fantasy world.
I'll agree with the latter. When they come back, they'll buy from you.
If your store is still open.
And, good point. And also, you also showed them the promised land of Amazon.com. They're not going to Best Buy.
I sent a horse to water for sure.
Yeah, dude.
I don't care about Best Buy's well-being. I need that to be clear. I hope Best Buy goes out of business.
For sure. I don't like Best Buy. Dude, if he was a real G, if he was a true thug of a man, here's what he would do. He would say, hey, man, just buy the $60 case. Keep the receipt. Go home. Order a cheaper one on Amazon. Wait till it comes in. Come back in with the receipt. Get a full refund.
Yeah.
Have a case for your iPad. In the meantime, you'll have one. Then you can use it as a free rental. Dude, that's a thug.
Yeah,
dude.
That guy, I would have been like, I want to hang out with you.
Yeah, dude.
I want to go get a beer with you.
That's what's up,
People who return things, it's like people would come in to return like a phone case, and it'd have like blood on it, and I'd be like, what? And then, like, people will return anything. And, dude, sometimes people really lose it if you tell them something they're trying to return can't be returned. Someone brings back, oftentimes it was like a phone case that they were just like, I just didn't like it. And I'd be like, and it's like company policy is like, I can't press you on this.
But they make you do have to ask them, like, well, what's wrong with it?
Yeah, I do. I have to do that. Literally, like, it reminds me of Vietnam. Okay, well, here we go. Then that's it. You just got to give me some excuse.
Right.
Give me something. This reminds me of the Ho Chi Minh offensive. I don't like that. Okay. The phone case triggered you and gave you war flashbacks. That's what I will write in a little comment box, like, for my manager. The phone case made him accidentally hit his children because he thought he was in combat.
Right.
Send. And then they'd have to expense that.
Yeah, that's legit. It's legitimate.
That's why they're going out of business. That's why Amazon's taking over. That's why, dude, we talk about Yang Gang. Not really. He kind of lost out. We gotta talk about some things. Dude.
Okay.
There's a lot that's been going on this week.
All right.
Let's talk about one. First of all, Iowa caucus, right?
Okay.
First one. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, there's a clip from an Iowa caucus from a Pete Buttigieg. We might want to watch
Pete
that.
won.
Yeah.
You can pull it up if you want. I made fun of him.
Pete
Scrambled
won
eggs all
Iowa.
over my face. Now,
Wow.
he won because he's like this. I don't know.
Because
He's
he
the
looks
safest
like
bet.
a corn-fed boy.
Yeah. He looks like a little guy. Bernie, though, basically also. They got the exact same number of delegates.
Oh, they
did?
did?
Yeah. And it's so funny looking at all the results because it's like every news station says like Iowa caucus. It's such a big deal. And then you look at the final vote numbers and it's like first place, Pete Buttigieg, 600 total votes. Like, it's not like by the thousands. There are no Democrats in Iowa. They're all Republican. All of them.
Oh, you saying county by county? It's like
yes,
600
this
and
is a shame. It's like, oh, well, Iowa went to Pete Buttigieg. No, it didn't. Iowa went to Trump. It's been Trump for 40 years.
Yeah.
In one way or another, it's been that way.
Yeah.
So it's fun.
There are 40 years people have been hoping Donald Trump will run for president.
A man like him, at the very least. But here's the thing, dude. Mayor Pete came in first. Scrambled eggs all over my face.
Yeah.
Yang Gang
How silly do you feel?
got 1%. I think he got like 70 votes. And that makes
Okay.
sense. He's Asian. They weren't going to
Right.
Which sucks because he's actually the only one who's really looking out for Middle America. Literally the only one who's actually looking out for it.
Mm-hmm.
But, we're off to the races. And they fucked it up because the app was all screwed up. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah, they couldn't release all the results the night of because they were using this app that, oh, by the way, the guy who runs the app, CEO of it, big Pete Buttigieg fan.
Oh, really?
Big donor.
Dude, I've never had faith in the electoral system from the standpoint of you go to there's all these polling stations all over America, right? Like,
yeah,
thousands of polling stations. And in my head, I'm just like, there's so much room for error that I'm like, there's no, I think
it's not accurate.
There can't be. There's no way.
Be.
They just have to eventually be here's how I imagine it goes down. All right. They do everything they possibly can to calculate all the votes from all the places. And then at some point, there's enough misinformation where everyone takes all their information. There's maybe a council of like 10 people.
Yeah.
And they all just kind of look at the information they have, whether it's legitimate or not, or corrupted data or whatever. They just kind of look at it and be like, Buttigieg, right? And everyone's like, yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
His pile looks bigger.
Yeah.
It's like when you split a card deck in half, you're like, I think it's 50-50.
Right. No one can be bothered enough to actually count the amount of
There
them.
was one video that came out. This is true. You can look this up if you're listening. There was a video that came out. There was some kind of decision that needed to be made at one of like the counties or precinct, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But they were literally flipping a coin to basically decide who the delegate went to. They were like, well, so heads Warren, tails Sanders. And then like, it was a sham. It was a big sham. But, it looks like as things stand right now, Mayor Pete and Bernie tied, and then kind of Elizabeth Warren down she was like 18%, and then Uncle Joe, he really struggled.
Ooh.
He didn't get it. He didn't get a single delegate, not one.
Wow.
4th place.
Good. Thank God,
good.
dude. Uncle Joe is not my guy.
No,
dude.
he is rapey.
I think he's hoping that it doesn't. I think that he has first refusal rights on Little St. James. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of his, but he knows if he does, he knows he has to run for president. But he knows if he doesn't win, people will kind of lay off him for a while, and he can get back to where he belongs.
Yeah, he's like, if I can just get back to the White House, I can finally get away with this.
Right.
Like, I can really set it down.
No, I don't think he wants to win. I think he'll have too much focus on him. And big man, Biden's been taking a lot of time off this year. He hasn't gone to Camp David, but he's on a plane a lot.
He's been missing a lot. He's opened up a golf course in the Bermuda on this weird little island. There's also no golf course.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
I don't know, man.
I think he's finger crossed he doesn't win, and Bernie can kind of take over, and he can play.
I'm honestly surprised the people of Iowa have not elected a member of Slipknot to be their governor.
Oh.
Like, that's literally that's how Iowa sucks, man. It really sucks. It's I spent too much time there. It is not.
Did you really?
Place.
You spent a lot of time there?
Yeah, playing shows. I had friends who lived out there.
Yeah.
One of which I think still lives there. This guy Pappy Hembro, dude, he's a great guy.
Shout
His
out
band, Rational Anthem, they're great. They just put out a new record. Fantastic band. But they're all in Iowa, and they live in Iowa now. And I hate to trash Iowa. If you're from Iowa and you're listening, I'm not trying to trash it.
Yeah.
But
sounds like you're about to trash him.
The peak of your artistic, endeavors was a guy hitting a keg with a trash can and a clown mask on, with nails coming out of his head, singing about, maggots.
Dude,
why are you the first people who get to vote? I don't
know. It's because Ashton Kutcher was born there. They decided
Was he really?
They're like, you go first because Ashton Kutcher's from Iowa.
Yeah, Ashton Kutcher. Yeah,
no, best. Don't get it twisted though. Slipknot trumps Ashton Kutcher because Slipknot.
Yeah,
I don't mind Ashton Kutcher, but Slipknot is tight, dude.
Slipknot rips.
Yeah.
Slipknot rips, and it doesn't matter. Listen,
don't act like you don't like Pulse of the Maggots, dude.
Dude, I'm not.
Don't
gonna,
act like you're
I'm
not
not
a
gonna act
maggot
like
right now.
you're. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Have I listened to Subliminal Verses? Yeah. Have I listened to Iowa 4,500 times? Yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I went to fucking Hot Topic when I was 13. I know Slipknot.
Yeah.
But I am
like
saying,
the later albums too.
Me too.
Man. Yeah.
I listened to their new album. It was not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
What
they're
is the name
doing
of that album? With the hands sticking out?
Yeah, it's called like "We Are Not Your Kind." It's very
Yes,
cringy.
it's like
don't
not of
ever
our
read
kind.
it. Yeah, don't ever read a Slipknot song title on paper.
Right.
It really doesn't look good.
But when you're listening to the lyrics, you're like, yeah, this relates
Yeah, this guy
to
cuts.
me.
This guy cuts. That no wonder they're all fucked up, dude. The one guy had all these dad issues. The one guy killed himself because they were from Iowa. Iowa sucks, man. Just drive around. It's nothing. Here's the thing about Iowa that sucks. It's nothing, but like for some reason, people like to think that it's not the same nothing as everywhere else. Like
Okay, where
we grew up, it's all nothing. Like we just know, dude, this is all the same shit. All across America, it's all the same shit.
Dude, Ohio thinks its shit don't stink, dude.
Every Midwestern state does. That's what I'm saying.
Indiana knows its shit stinks. Dude.
Indiana is pretty bad.
Do you know what I mean? Michigan and Ohio have this weird delusional sense of like, well, obviously Michigan's like the best state.
Have we talked Michigan? They think they're fucking like the people. These visit Michigan as you think you're going to Yosemite. Okay, you think you're going to the Painted Desert.
Yeah,
you're not. You're not going to Mount Rainier. Okay,
right.
You're going to some creepy lake that has a bunch of syringes and dead catfish floating around in it. Fuck that, dude. Fuck Michigan.
You're gonna go and you're gonna you might meet Tim Allen.
Yeah, maybe. No, not even, because he moved to Kentucky. He lives in Kentucky.
Does he really?
Yeah. The only cool part about Michigan is Detroit. And guess what? Detroit is not Michigan. It's not. Detroit is Detroit. Call me out. Shots fired. If you're a Michiganite, call me out. I'm an Ohio boy, so maybe I'm talking out of my ass.
Okay, let me say, I'm from Indiana, and Michigan and Ohio are better than Indiana. But all same.
It's all the
same shit, dude.
It's all the same.
And it's all not, it's fine. It's fine, but it's not.
We're not city shaming. We're not.
I'm like kind of.
Because it's all the same, but it's good. I like that. But it is all the same.
Yeah, don't get it twisted.
I like it.
Don't get it twisted.
But it's all the same.
That's it, man. It's good.
Same thing.
But it's not. But don't act
One
like.
town has a Wendy's. One of them has a Hardee's.
They both got Wendy's. They both got Hardee's.
Yeah,
dude.
they both got all of them.
Yeah.
That's the checklist. Wendy's. If you don't have a Wendy's, a Taco Bell, and a Pizza Hut, I don't even think you should be able to collect taxes on your citizens.
You're more of like a settlement. Or a
like a reservation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, you're off the grid. Dude.
Honestly, worse than a reservation because they probably have better food.
I don't know.
You're stuck.
Now I feel like we're getting into
Fazoli's.
Now we're getting into Aboriginal,
no, we're
First Nation, like racism now. So
that's not right. I'm pro Native. I'm pro. First of all, I won't even say Native American. I will say Native Peoples because that is the correct term.
Is it Native Peoples?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because unfortunately there's not a lot of them and they cannot stick up for themselves, which is why we gotta.
That's true. This is a very pro First Nation. What was the
First Peoples?
First Peoples. This is like
Native Peoples, whatever you want to say.
That's our cause, man. We're the First Peoples podcast.
Yeah, for real, man. Everyone else has to have a cause, Like, listen, I love trans people. I love gay people. I love people of color. Let's get the Native people.
Yeah.
They need a leg up, all right? They've been fucked harder than anyone.
We are allies of First Nations.
There are Native American reservations. There are parts of Native American reservations that are literally like worse than third world countries.
Yeah.
And they're in our own country. How's that sit with you?
I don't feel good.
How's that sit with you? Smoking an American Spirit.
Dude, actually, that's fine.
In your Audi.
You know when you're driving through with your Audi on those roads through Oklahoma and you see all those ads for the reservations?
Yeah.
I remember my dad and I were driving and we were like, they had all these sign after sign of 5 T-shirts for $10.
Yeah.
And we're like, my dad and I were like, why? It was like T-shirts were like a scarce resource, right?
Yeah, man.
Well, we kept driving, and it was like 6 T-shirts for $11, and we're like,
what?
We're like someone's
50
around
cents?
here. They're like, I need T-shirts, but I'm gonna wait it out. I feel like they're getting cheaper.
Yeah,
it's just the weirdest.
Driving.
Yeah.
When I was driving out to California, literally 1 year ago, to this day.
Really?
Yes, literally to this day.
Oh,
is
congratulations!
When I'm driving. No. I'm just saying when I'm driving through like the desert.
Still.
Either doesn't matter. All I'm saying is, I stopped. There was this like Native American like market. This is like New Mexico, like deep New Mexico.
You're in it.
Yeah. And I stopped at this like little convenience store. It just says, by the way, we have this conversation. Native peoples, original people, they all call themselves Indians.
They do?
That, everything out there, every billboard says Indian. whatever.
They can say it, but you can't say it.
Of course, that's how it works. So I go there, and then they have these like handmade blankets. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'll get one of these, dude. I'm gonna get one of these. It was like $25, 30. It was like $30. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna get one. This is a cool little blanket. I get it. And I'm like, man, this is cool. Like, I got something from. I don't even know these people.
I made up for the Trail of Tears.
Tag made in China.
Oh, no way!
I was like, you got me.
Oh, they got you.
You guys really are integrated, aren't you?
There
You've
go.
become Americans. Well,
you did like your people did send them packing down the Trail of Tears. So you know what?
That's true. I can't.
You know what? Let them have it, man.
Didn't pay with a 20 though. A lot of places out in Native American reservations won't take a $20 bill.
Why?
It's got Andrew Jackson on it. Andrew Jackson's a murderer.
Oh yeah,
Think
that's
about
right.
that. Fuck a $20 bill. That's why I think they were trying to replace it with Susan B. Anthony.
Yeah, that's right. He also fucked his slaves too, didn't he?
Who didn't fuck their slaves?
If
Can't hold that against him.
You know what's actually interesting is
that was a joke.
What? Oh, for someone not fucking their slaves?
Yes.
Yeah,
It was more a joke about how many people committed those atrocious acts.
That's true. Yeah, you know what's interesting though is most white people in the South. That's what's like segregation is. What, you made a face? Did you make a face at the camera?
No, I really didn't. I just looked
Basically,
over.
it's like, it's funny because we benefited as white people. We benefited from segregation and like complete like laws to our benefit.
Yeah, 100%.
But like slavery itself, it was like a couple white people that had money could afford slaves, you know?
It was more widespread than that, but nonetheless.
You know what I mean, though? It was like a upper class thing. Like
it was, for sure. It wasn't like everyone.
Right. So we didn't benefit. Our families were, I don't know, my family came over in the Mayflower, but they were broke as fuck.
My family came from Ireland, so they had no slaves.
Yeah.
My people didn't get here till like early 1900s or late 1800s, I think.
I think we were Mayflower people, dude.
Were you really?
Yeah, man.
God, you're pure Nordic blood. You really can trace right back to the promised land.
It is. It is, dude. It's like, because everyone does this like 23. White people do 20. Dude, now I've become what I hate because now I'm the white guy saying white people. People that I know and look like me and resemble me get really big into that 23. We fucking talk about this.
Yeah, because they're looking for a new way to design their studio apartment. They're like, well, I can't, if I'm Dutch, let's get some blues in here and some flowers.
Right.
Like, no, dude, come on, man. It's all, who cares? I guess I don't.
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't want to shit on someone for doing that, but I just don't. I don't care. Like, why does first of all, listen, if you're white doing 23andMe, they're not giving you the full. Do you really want to uncover the horrors of what your people have done? All of our people have really committed horrific acts, probably.
Dude,
do we want to go up that tree? No, it has no effect on my life.
My Uncle Jim, so my dad's brother, he was like a while back before 23andMe or anything, he was just going back and like looking at records and things and talking to his grandparents and stuff and like asking about their lineage and stuff. So he ended up like going, because we went pretty far back in America. So he went even further back and started looking at records, and eventually he was just kind of like, yeah, I started doing some research, and then I stopped.
Yeah.
It's kind of bumming me out. I was like, all right. And he like wouldn't tell us. He was like, yeah, I got into that for a while. Then I.
But like, what's the hide though? You almost don't want to hide it because you're gonna be like, well, that sucks that was going on.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know
you
that I was
live in denial,
related
though, man.
But I want to. You're right, but I just don't want to know, man. Because I'm gonna assume some responsibility for it, which is not mine.
This is a whole different podcast.
Okay, wait.
Man.
Best Buy.
White guilt. Should we or not? Speaking of white guilt, also in the headlines today, DJT. Ray Lewis in it, dude. No charges. Acquitted. Yeah. He's out. He clean.
Yeah.
He buried the white suit deep enough. He's clean. We knew this would happen. What happens next, dude? What will be on the news? The impeachment's gone. Like, what will be the next thing? The State of the Union was yesterday. Did you listen to the State of the Union?
Buddy,
I did.
You tell me if I listened to the State of the Union.
I legitimately could believe either or. I assume no. All right, I did. And guess what? I think this season's gonna be good. Okay,
Yeah?
they came out swinging this time. The last couple seasons have not been. They've been okay. There was like the
I'm kinda
Mueller
checked
season.
out.
There was the Robert
Yeah.
Mueller season.
Mhm.
There was the Brett Kavanaugh season.
Right.
You know,
I liked
there
the
was
Brett
the
Kavanaugh.
shock.
Yeah.
The first season.
I liked the Brett Kavanaugh season. I do not like
season.
Brett Kavanaugh.
That was season 2.
That was
Robert Mueller was
interesting.
really season 3. Season
Yeah.
1 was just the shock, kind of like setting the scene.
Right.
Wow, can't believe what happened.
Yeah.
This first year, guess what? Kid Rock's in the White House.
Yeah.
Well, now we're at season 4, which is the impeachment post-impeachment. Dude, I'm listening to State of the Union, and it's political bullshit, as you expect. I'm not going to go into, like, policy, because it's fucking... It was just, dude, it was like a fucking white nationalist speech. That's what it felt like. There was a lot of anger. A lot of Benito Mussolini vibes
it
going
came
on
in
there.
hot.
It really did
Real
come in hot.
dictator-like.
This is the last one before the election.
Okay.
Here's the only thing I want to note about the State of the Union. I'm listening, and anyone who watched will know. He's just going on, and you know how the president always has like special guests that they bring. Like there was like in the crowd tonight. Like there was always the one person. They bring a couple people to tell stories about them. They're like, this plumber from Ohio, his name's John. Give it up for John, everybody. They're all clapping. He's like, John has been looking for new work since his plant was shut down.
Yeah,
and we're happy to say we've released 2,500 new jobs in that sector. Everyone claps. It's just kind of like a series of that.
Yeah,
it's
bullshit.
like yeah. Anyway, so he's going on and he's like talking about healthcare, and healthcare costs are too high. We got to lower the cost of prescription drugs. Right now in the gallery, we have a man who's battling stage 4 cancer, and that's not good news. He's a trooper, and we're all here fighting with him. And good thing is he's one of the toughest fighters out there.
Yeah.
Please help me give a warm welcome to Rush Limbaugh, everybody.
No.
Yes. And then,
Really?
and then he gave Rush Limbaugh the Presidential Medal of Freedom
No way.
during the State of the Union.
Are you serious?
Yeah, which I was like, wow, this is great. I was like, this is the best. Like, really lean it in here. I was like having a blast.
Whoa.
I honestly thought he was going to die on stage and really complete the scene.
Dude, he doubled down on his bass.
He
dude.
really bait and switched, though. Those writers were good. That was a good plot twist.
So it was like
I thought...
so basically you think it's Joe Schmo from Ohio who had cancer, but then it's like plot twist. I
Yeah.
was talking about you, man.
Rush Limbaugh.
Dude.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you have, like throat cancer or something like that?
He announced he has stage 4 lung cancer.
Stage
he
4
he
lung,
doesn't have much
that's right.
time left, it seems like.
Yeah, dude.
You know, it turns out.
What?
Listen,
Don't
it
do it.
turns
Don't
out,
go bad on Rush, right?
It-
He's dying.
I'm
man.
not going to go bad on Daddy.
Yeah.
I want to know, though, if there are studies that have been done to test the effect on the human body of spewing hate speech for 50 years. I don't know what those results are.
Right.
I don't know if it wore on him. I can't imagine it helped increase the length of his life.
That actually kind of scares me because I think about that. I think about all the like anger and resentment that kind of goes through my blood every day, and
it's all there.
I'm thinking like, dude, is this killing me?
Might be. We'll just see what happens to Rush. I just couldn't believe it. He's just like, we got a real hero here, Rush. I thought he was the next thing. He was like, we've also worked hard to help the LGBT community.
Did he say that?
And here with this is my imagination of he at this point he's introduced Rush and given him the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Anything's fair play at this point.
Right.
So I'm listening. I'm like, damn, he really bait and switched that. I thought he was just gonna sit there like, be the LGBT community's gone through so much. We have a hero here who lost his own job just because he was gay, but continues to fight on.
Wait, you're doing a bit. He didn't say
Kevin Spacey, everybody. Get up. And then
they'd be like, all right, now he's fucking with us.
Everyone clapped, and they're like, what should we clap? And it's like, it's okay, we killed both of his accusers.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, yeah.
Well, I guess we're fine then.
House of Cards.
Season 7.
Come back, Frank.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, what a time to be alive, and that's the new landscape. This is the new season. It's become the election. What am I talking? I'm talking on my ass.
Yeah, man.
The new season's the election. The re-election bid. We're in season 4.
I think.
Will it get renewed for season 5? Probably.
Yeah, absolutely.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, one thing I think about is, like, I think that. I think mostly people. I saw a lot of people posting online about the election.
Yeah.
And saying I knew something. Basically, I knew what happened. I knew he was acquitted just by people being
the general sentiment.
okay. the people that actually express like the salties, right?
Yeah.
So the people that are salty, do you think? Okay, let's say the people that are salty saying snarky things about Trump and getting all self-righteous.
Big dick.
Yeah, big dick outside.
Damn.
So
wow,
the people,
look at him. He's loving it too. He's really leaning into it.
Yeah,
he revved it a couple times. Here
that
we
guy's
go.
scary, dude.
Dude, who is that?
I don't know.
Is that Kurt Russell out there?
Harry's gone. You can't hear it in the mic. We're fine. There's a car alarm going off, but
I don't think my car has an alarm.
no, it's someone else. They'll take care of it. But yeah, no. Okay, so the people that post these like salty posts,
yeah,
like
upset.
acting like they're upset or whatever. How many minutes until that thing that made them salty about Trump being acquitted completely leaves their mind? How many minutes?
Minutes. This is fun because specificity.
Seconds, if.
No, I'm not going to do that. No. Minutes? 7.
Oh!
I'll be generous.
7? You
7.
think they fester for 7
I think
minutes?
they'll post on it and be like, man, I'm upset that he's not going to jail. 7 minutes. And then they'll be like, oh, fuck, I just got another Postmates coupon in my email.
Yeah, dude.
I'm getting a fucking rotisserie chicken delivered tonight.
Depending on when the
Fuck
Postmates
freedom.
email comes in, then it's like, whatever the next thing to distract you, people definitely forget about.
Dude, I got no delivery fees for my next 3 orders. Code by midnight. Just use impeach 45 as the keyword.
America's great.
America first.
America.
Postmates first.
Yeah, Postmates first.
Postmates loves Trump, dude.
Me not getting my fat ass off this couch and watching Dancing with the Stars first.
Yeah, I gotta watch. Order Postmates, watch The Masked Singer, and forget about democracy.
Dude.
It's shameful.
If you watch The Masked Singer, you've
checked out.
You're
out.
Yeah, you've succumbed. I think there should be rehab for people that that watch The Masked Singer. You know what I mean? There should be something like, I kind of like, because it's an ultimate level of I've kind of given up on. You know what I mean? In terms of like finding new like interesting ways to be entertained.
I don't want to explore the world anymore.
Yeah, I want to watch it.
I just want to be shrouded in mystery.
I want to watch a honeybee sing and then try to figure out if it's Victor Oladipo or not. What is thingamajig? Is it Victor Oladipo?
Oh, dude, all the it was all. What are the odds?
Dude, I kind of saw it coming, but I kind of didn't at the same time. What if they were giving hints for what Victor Oladipo plays for the Pacers, but what if they were just giving hints like, ooh, he plays for the Pacers. Obviously, dude. Obviously, it's Victor Oladipo who has a singing career, right? Yeah. What if he takes off his helmet and it's Jermaine O'Neal?
Yeah,
like, I don't even know who that is.
He takes it off. Takes it off. It's Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah.
What? He takes a knee. The show gets canceled the next day. Yeah. We're like, oh, Fox canceled the show.
You knew it was you do that.
Because he upset white America, who are the only people who watch Masked Singer, dude. Jesus Christ. We are so fucked, man. Like, it's...
I think we should.
Poor Yang, dude.
Okay.
1%.
What's the Venn diagram? What's the Venn diagram of people that vote? I'm not shitting on people that vote for Trump, by the way, because it's most of our viewers, all 138 of them. What do you think the demo like? How much overlap is there between Masked Singer viewers and Trump supporters?
Almost a complete circle.
You think so?
Almost a complete circle.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
It's like the Hot Topic Matrix.
Dude, if you watch like original shows on Fox, CBS, ABC, NBC now, I just assume you voted for Trump.
Yeah.
I gotta believe.
Yeah. I think... Oh.
And you get fucking pissed when the Masked Singer turns into Stephen Colbert. And you're like, fuck. No, it wouldn't happen. It's on Fox. But you get the idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get pissed off. You're like, God damn it.
Actually, okay, so I have 2 things.
You got a clip? You had a clip.
I do.
40 minutes ago.
We can pick a clip. But wait, I have a question for you. Let me ask you, Maine.
What you want to ask me, bitch?
Okay. This is a wacky weird one, man.
Okay.
So you know how Sofia Vergara, and I know you're a married man. Let's live in
I'm
a
not
world.
married, but yes.
Yeah. Let's live in a world where you're just a dude. You're just just a guy. You know what I mean? And so Sofia Vergara does these Head and Shoulders commercials, right?
Yeah.
And in the commercial, she says, I used to have dandruff too, or I have dandruff. I have a flaky scalp or something like that, talking about her dandruff. And in my head, I'm like, whatever, bullshit. And then I thought about it. I'm like, dude, how much dandruff would this woman have to have for you to not hook up with her? You know what I mean? I was like thinking about the level of dandruff that to the point where I'd be like,
here's the bigger question. How much money did it take her to admit that to tell the country that she has dandruff?
I'm going to say,
how much was she paid off? She probably doesn't have dandruff. They're like, listen,
right.
I know it's embarrassing. You're going to have to say you have dandruff.
Yeah.
But we're going to give you $200 million.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think it's
dude, how much dandruff would it? I don't think.
How much?
If there's not a shirt,
yeah,
the dandruff becomes less problematic.
That's what I'm saying.
But if they have like black sheets and you get in it, I'd be like, wow, this is gonna suck, but this is gonna be weird. But no, hopefully they have white sheets. I don't know, dude.
There could be like dandruff just like pouring her from her head to the point where it looks like a fog. And
okay, she's literally emitting dust like a wood saw.
Yeah.
Like a circular saw.
I don't care.
You're good with it? Yeah. Fuck. I mean, good for you. It would kind of, you know what it would do is it would get in my head thinking about all of her weird skin particles floating around, and it wouldn't be good for her, so I don't want her to have to go through that. So it would probably, it wouldn't go well for me.
So you're worried about her health?
No, I don't give a fuck.
You're worried that she feels insecure about it?
No, I don't want to be around a cloud of skin.
Oh, I don't care.
Totally selfish.
I think
has nothing to do with anyone else. It's purely just because I think it's gross.
Yeah,
if she's literally like fucking Pigpen from the goddamn Peanuts.
Yeah, she is.
And she's got this.
She got a blanket too. Let's throw that in there.
Yeah,
dude.
she's got a blue blanket.
Oh, that's actually interesting too. This is a fun. You like this game?
I mean, I guess it's basically like, would you rather?
Yeah, it's kind of gross, and we're talking about. How bad could she smell? That's an interesting one too, because she's obviously beautiful, dude.
Depends on what the bad smell is.
It's just standard BO, standard body odor.
That's not terrible.
But it can. I wonder like how bad it could get, where you're like, oh man, you're so beautiful, but I can't get.
If the smells like shit, then it's immediately
That's weird.
off.
It really.
But if it's just BO, then I'm like, fucking dude, I can't imagine that I smell great. I don't know what's going on under the hood?
Right. Right.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
The dandruff would be a worse.
It would.
Yeah,
interesting.
Really would.
Okay.
It really would.
Interesting, because there's something I thought about. I'm like, dude, I imagined her just being not Sofia Vergara, just like a woman I know, right? And I imagined her having like really bad dandruff, and I would still look at her and be like, dude, like that's that hot lady I work with. It wouldn't be like that's that lady with a shit ton of dandruff.
Yeah, I'm not. Listen, it's not. It would just be a matter of in close proximity to wanting another. If you're hooking up, as in your scenario,
I'd get over it.
And there's
real
a
quick.
fucking cloud of my face is covered in shit, and it's on my glasses, and I have to like pull it up and like wipe them. It's like like goggles.
I'm into
shop
it more.
class.
Now it's a fetish, dude. I'm down, dude.
Yeah, be
dandruff
careful
is my
with that.
thing. Yeah, no, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay, so
load up this clip. You got
okay,
a clip.
yeah.
What do we got
entertain
here?
the people. It's a wait.
Set me up.
I got all right. Would you rather? I'm gonna give you 2 words for each one. 2 words, and you pick the combination of the 2 words that you find most interesting, and that'll be relevant to the clip we're about to watch.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gay. Iowa voter hyphenated.
Okay.
And then, or
that's fun.
That is fun. Or coronavirus prank.
Oh, I know about the coronavirus prank.
Okay.
So I want the other one.
You want the other one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I know about that.
All right, you got to entertain the people real quick.
Well, so we're leading up here. Some kind of homosexual feller in Iowa casting his vote for whomever. Wow, those are some definitive glasses.
All right, we're just gonna play the whole way through.
Do it.
We're hearing this morning from the man who pulled the coronavirus prank.
This is
on
not the
that
Iowa
WestJet
one, but it's
flight
cool.
from Toronto to Jamaica. Everyone talking about that story this week, how the plane was forced to turn around.
Oh, you've seen this
and more
one.
than 200 people have to put off
My
the
bad.
start of their vacation.
No,
after
we'll
the
do
man
both.
stood
We'll
up
do
and
both
announced
quick.
Mid-flight, he'd just come back from China and he wasn't feeling well. Well, he's been
Ultimate
charged
troll.
with mischief, and now he's speaking out and apologizing, as he told our Farah Morali.
This video, posted on a Toronto social media site, shows James Potok being escorted off a plane while being jeered
Honestly,
by passengers.
the gloves and the mask didn't tell me I had coronavirus. The pink hoodie did.
Yeah.
It's the aftermath.
The obviously from
Potok
China
says
hoodie.
was supposed to be a joke.
I stood up. I said, I just returned from a flight from Hunan province.
Is it Hunan or
I might have said,
Wuhan?
this is the capital for coronavirus.
Yeah, it's.
And then I said, I don't feel too well.
What made you want to do that?
Well, it was really just to create a viral video.
Yeah.
The WestJet pilot didn't find the joke funny. The crew segregated him as a precaution.
Yeah.
And the plane was turned around.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
240 passengers who were supposed to end their day.
You're not
in
allowed
Jamaica
to be
ended
mad
up
at
here
this
instead.
And then also watch The Masked Singer. You know? Like, you can't be mad at him for this. If you
Yeah.
watch The Masked Singer, you've checked out. This guy just made a joke, which is funny. The idea of interrupting travel as part of a joke, peak funny.
Right.
About as funny as it can get. Love it. I support him. I like the trolls.
We also weren't on the plane.
If I was on this plane, I would ask for him to be executed.
Right.
That's why I would tell the judge, you need to. This guy's a menace to society. What do you charge someone with for
Mischief.
joking? That's so funny that mischief is a charge. You see that fly around on live PD a lot. They're like, dude, we know you shouldn't have been behind this Jack in the Box.
Yep.
Mischief. Oh, what do you know? Homie's got ice in his car. You know, this guy, though, he's just a bitch. Like, the same kind of guy who would, like, call in a bomb threat to his fucking privileged private high school.
The thing is, it's not as much fun to watch because he seems remorseful. He's just kind of like, yeah, I made a mistake. I feel really bad. I'm a piece of shit.
It seems like he realizes the joke just didn't land. And, you know, it's also, the joke wasn't meant, the people on the plane weren't supposed to laugh. It was supposed to be people online. I guess it would be, I don't know. He could have pulled it off. What if he did? He's like, I have coronavirus, and some lady's like, oh my God! And like just starts throwing up, and people start fighting each other.
Oh,
that would be.
He'd be inciting a riot.
Yeah, they would.
then. That's
The
a
plane would go
felony.
down. That would be. He would do hard time for that.
He would.
He would. But that didn't happen because I guess he wasn't convincing enough because they don't really have video of him saying.
No, he doesn't do the announcement. It's the aftermath of the announcement.
Yeah, because no one was expecting it. So, you know, I would like to have seen his performance is what I'm saying.
I imagine he did it real wacky. He wasn't. He do you know what I
definitely
mean?
was over the top.
So
with
I
it.
think people weren't probably panicking because they were like, "Look at this fuck boy with his Canada
this fucking
Goose
guy.
jacket." Yeah,
this guy just retweets
Yeah.
Vulture magazine with like little quips about movies all day.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm a comedian. I'm gonna fuck up this plane for everybody on it. Tell him I got and he said Hunan. I want to call him out for being an idiot, but I don't know how it's pronounced.
I think Hunan is the province, then Wuhan is the city.
What a world.
Yeah. Well, Wuhan, that's where the symbol comes from, dude. You know those China symbols? The symbol
You mean
that's
the
like
language Mandarin, like the little.
No, you know, I'll show you later. I'm
Yeah,
surprised you
fair.
don't know. The Wuhan, it's a brand. Doesn't matter. Anyway, you want to watch the other clip?
Load it up.
All
We're
right.
closing out on this. Coronavirus guy. Good. Scroll up real quick. Scroll up. You don't have to look at this. Scroll up. I want to know more about this guy. I just on a later date. Oh, creep gets caught trying to meet a 13-year-old girl and calls his mom to come get him. Text me that video.
Okay.
Because I want to come through that next week. Okay. Go back to your one.
I mean, there's not a lot of upvotes, so I feel like it might be kind of weak sauce video, but we'll check it out.
Bro, he's
Yeah.
in a Hatchet Man hockey jersey. There's no way.
It's not good.
This video is not good.
Fuck it, let's watch it. Let's
Roll
skip
it up, dude. Let's go.
Yeah, let's watch.
No, this is gonna be. No, don't do it
All
because he was trying to go fucking meet a 13-year-old girl, and that guy's a scumbag, and I won't laugh at that. That guy's a piece of shit.
Okay, so
Oh, dude.
this is a homophobic voter.
Fucking look at Trish over here.
This face, I'm gonna freeze it on the still. This woman's face that you're seeing right here, wherever it is the ultimate like fucking gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, gotcha.
That's what her face says.
Her face also says dialysis. So
Yeah, for
it
sure.
also says diabetes.
It just says die.
Yeah, it just says die.
I'm dying from a lot of things.
I don't want any new people to come into Iowa and do anything except get our great man Trump elected. I could be wrong. I'm totally judging her face.
All right.
Yeah. I assume. By the way, I assume this lady is like a super conservative.
Are you saying that he has a same-sex partner? Yes. Yes. Are you kidding? Yeah, he's married to him. Yes. We need to find out that. Well, then I don't want anybody like that. So can I have my card back? I don't know. He signed it. We could go ask. I never knew that.
Oh my God.
The whole point of it is, though, if he's a human being, right? Just like
By the way, this conversation not allowed to happen at a polling place.
Really?
No, cannot
Well, he
do
better
this.
read the Bible.
he does, and he says that God doesn't choose a political party because
Why does it say in the Bible that a man should marry a woman? Then?
See, I knew it.
That's the face.
I totally respect your viewpoint on this. I
Totally do.
But I think that we were not around.
How
when that
come
was
this has
being
never
written.
been brought out before?
It turns into like a religious debate. But
yeah,
she
which
definitely-
is bullshit because you can't argue those
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
But dude, oh my God, she's like, wait, he's gay?
I
Yeah.
don't want anyone like that.
I mean, bitch, you look gay. You look like the gayest person in Iowa. Fuck out of here with that. You don't like Mayor Pete? Listen, I don't like Mayor Pete because looks like a clown.
Yeah.
You know, and he has no backbone. It seems like I don't know what he stands for.
Well,
he
and
never seems excited or pissed off.
If
If you're not pissed off, you're not paying
Yeah, I want a
attention.
little
so
edge, dude. I
fuck
want a little
off,
sass,
Mayor
I want a little
Pete.
bite.
But you know, you can't be discriminating on Mayor Pete though because he's gay. You know, she probably doesn't believe he's gay. She's like, no, he don't, dude. That guy looks like he works at that fucking Sprint store. Okay, he can't be gay.
He looks like a Jehovah's Witness, dude.
Yeah, he does. Dude.
Yeah.
She's really pissed.
Okay.
And you know what's crazy is this bitch up in the corner over here. She also does not like that
she's
Mayor
looking
Pete is gay.
smug,
But
dude.
because she's just like, wait, he's gay? Like that's what happens.
No.
Like the lady says this, and then like people, there's like a crowd of people behind. They're like, wait, what? Wait, what? And then a bunch of people are like, wait, what's going on? What's going on? And then the lady's like, yes, Mayor Pete, he is gay. And everyone's like, what the fuck? Like everyone in Iowa, they're like, give it back. Give it. They start chanting. They take all their votes back. That was really the drama. People were like, everyone voted for Pete. Turns out they didn't know he was gay because he never brought it up because he knew that they wouldn't vote for him if he said that.
They didn't know Krantz could be gay. It was very confusing.
He didn't know that a crown had a sexual We didn't. How many genders does the crown have? Somebody tell me, please.
Okay, this is what I love about this. Dude, I like, because this girl tries to be like, well, he's a Christian, you know? He believes in the Bible.
Yeah, she's just trying to back him up.
Dude, this woman, I respect it, because like I said, she holds it down for Christians, because she's saying, basically what she's saying is anyone that's gay doesn't read the Bible, because the Bible says don't be gay. And I'm like, dude, she's holding to what she believes, though. You know what I mean? She's like, look, man, I believe the only reason she doesn't like gay people is because the Bible says don't be gay. So what she's saying is, if this guy's gay, doesn't read the Bible, and I don't want anyone that doesn't read the Bible as president.
But that's the crazy thing is that she's voting in a Democratic caucus. Like not
that's a good
anyone. I
point.
don't think that Republicans in Iowa are allowed to vote in this. I think she has to be a registered Democrat to vote for this.
But they probably do two-way, because that lady ain't no registered Democrat, man.
Dude, we can't look this up because no one cares.
Yeah.
But either way,
We'll put it up here, whether that's right or
either
not.
way, you know, it would have been funny if she's like, wait, Andrew Yang's Asian? What the fuck?
I don't want anyone like that.
Dude, I don't want to be like racist, but didn't we fucking kill those people in World War II?
Dude,
My dad fought them. What?
Dude, she would want to be racist. She's like, I want to be racist.
Yeah, she's like, wait, this is not cool. The reality is that these people, they were like $1,000 a month. You could have been on the plane that bombed Pearl Harbor. I'm like, yeah, I'll vote for him. $1,000 a month. Who gives a fuck? It's been enough time. Come on. Pearl Harbor's such a gold memory now compared to all the garbage that's happened after it. Simpler times. Pearl Harbor.
When you didn't like someone, you just dropped the bomb. You just did an air raid, man.
nuked a cunt. No, that's not okay.
Yeah. Well, if you were Japanese, you were like, you know what? Let's do an airstrike on a naval base. But if you're America, you're like, let's kill innocent people.
Let's level a city.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
two. Because that's what we do. Yeah, everyone's a little too wild back then.
Well,
We've learned, though. Have we? Have we learned?
I think we do. Like I said, the nuclear proliferation has created world peace.
It hasn't, though, because people still have nuclear arms, and we're still in a Cold War. But that's not the point. The episode's over.
Okay.
Watch next week.
Yep.
Get somebody to watch the episodes. Put it on your TV.
Dude, that'd be so cool if someone shared it. It's because we say such fucked up stuff.
Yeah, no
dude.
one can.
I know.
No,
I understand
it's not that bad, dude.
Yeah.
It's really not that bad. I think we're pretty middle of the road.
It's not a Christian podcast, that's for sure. We ain't reading the Bible on here, man.
That's true. All right, let's go.
Sorry.
See ya. It's okay, dude.